Welcome to our ritual of the invocation of Venus, the Temple of Limitless Light. This is about the fourth in our series of planetary invocations, a demonstration of what a planetary invocation may look like. There are many, many, many ways to work with planetary energies. And this will be Venus Aphrodite, the divine archetype as invoked through the hymns of Orpheus. So we will be experiencing the divine archetype versus the pure planetary intelligence. In this case, we're going to experience Aphrodite and then fuse with her and experience the God form of what it's like to be Aphrodite, what it's like to be Venus, the planetary energies of Venus, and experience that for ourselves. So I'll bind us together with the Kabbalistic cross, create sacred space, do the Rose Ankh to create the invoking matrix, feed that with a greater ritual of the hexagram, and then use the rites of Eleusis, the hymns of Orpheus, rather, to invoke the goddess. And then there'll be a short guided visualization to help us all have an experience of the goddess and what that may be like. So I will begin. Ooh, all right. There we go. The incense is a floral, Ethiopian. I think the Aphrodite sometimes went to Ethiopia. She would approve. Okay. There we go. The Kabbalistic cross. Visualize yourself growing larger and larger till the earth is but a small ball beneath your feet. Above your head, there is a ball of pure brilliance. Reach up, touch it, bring it down to your forehead. Bring it to your heart. And round it down in the center of the earth. Malkut. Bring it up to a ball of blue flame on your left shoulder. Vegdura. Cross to a ball of red flame on your right shoulder. Vegevura. Leolam. Amen. The Temple of Limitless Light. We stand in a garden of our own creation. The foliage is rich and luxuriant and in full bloom. The fruit trees hang heavy with the harvest of our own effort and diligence. For a moment, we pause at the fountain to refresh ourselves and enjoy the gentle aromatic breezes. Then we stand and start down the path that leads beyond the wall and into the wilderness. The forest beyond is ancient and huge. We hear the calls of birds, beasts, and insects. The path leads to an ancient place in the very heart of the wilderness, to a megalithic circle of polished stone, wherein is found the obsidian gateway. There we are confronted with a dark reflection of ourselves within the cold stone. With courage, we banish all doubt and fear, and with acceptance, we claim our power. Thus made whole and empowered, we step through our reflection and into the beyond. Most pure substance, you are the first, without limits and without form. You are the basis for all that is. Most perfect fractal, you are the second. You are found within all things, but have no substance of your own. You are the pattern of creation. Motion is a child of space and time. All things move and all things change. This elixir embodies the forces of creation, that it may sanctify the sacred temple. Let there be light. The temple has been purified. Circle of light. This is the cauldron of transformation, wherein all wonders are possible. Let the great works accomplished here reverberate throughout heaven and earth. As it is below, so shall it be above. As it is within, so shall it be without. Establishing the watchtowers. Oro iba eozope exarpe. Yehovah. I invoke thee, Raphael, archangel of healing, grant us clarity that we may understand the voice of the higher self. O ite pe a pe do ke I pe itome. Adonai. I invoke thee, Michael, armored angel of protection. Grant us your insight that we may evolve to reach the most sublime aspects of our higher selves. Impehare este biaiot. Ekumaya. I invoke thee, Gabriel, the archangel of the chalice and the silver crescent. Grant us your compassion and help us to be patient in our connection to others as we evolve along the path. Mo a the al he te ga naguteya agela. I invoke the Uriel, Archangel of Abundance. Help us thrive in this material world that we may have the resources to pursue our spiritual path. Ehimbe ararita. I invoke the power of my holy guardian angel. With the assistance of the archangels of the Tetramorph, we may obtain the knowledge and conversation of our own holy guardian angel, and thus achieve our life's potential. The temple structure is now complete. Inheritor of a dying world, we call thee to live in beauty. Wanderer in the wild darkness, we call thee to the gentle light. Long hast thou dwelt in darkness. Quit the night and seek the day. We have traveled to the regions beyond to create a place of power, a place once dark and now filled with light. The forces of the universe have come to sanctify the sacred space and witness the great works that shall herein follow. The Egyptian Rose Ankh Vortex. The valley spirit never dies. It is the woman, primal mother. Her gateway is the root of heaven and earth. It is like a veil, barely seen. Use it, it will never fail. Uwabate, one who is pure. I call thee Neef, pure one who stands at the dawn of time, weaving the world into being. Wearer of the red crown of Lower Egypt, you hold the Wa scepter of power over chaos. Your judgment is respected even by the gods, for you see the truth of how our world could be, perfect and ideal. Hail and welcome, Neef. Yeah, to be born free. I call thee Bast, cat-headed goddess of justice and pleasure. You drink deeply of the delights of the world and command respect from all. You are the imperative of true will, and all follow you in search of self-knowledge. Hail and welcome, Bast. Eyanea, to love. I call thee Mut, primal mother of the gods, regal goddess, wearer of the vulture crown, whose soft wings protect and nurture all. Your selfless love teaches us what it means to be human. Hail and welcome, Mut. Ye Isa, wisdom. I call upon thee, Nephthys, excellent goddess, whose outstretched wings offer comfort and assistance to all. From you we learn not to fear the darkness and the transformation it contains. Hail and welcome, Nephthys. Deshet, eternity. Great goddess Isis, I call to you, Isis, who is crowned with the sun, the moon at her feet. Isis, the greatest of all magicians. You are all goddesses and all women. You are the eternal spirit of womanhood, the sustainer of peace, of life, and the giver of civilization. Hail and welcome, Isis. Wabati, Seya, Ener, Shisa, Shayat, Usasat, sanctuary. We seek sanctuary in the arms of the goddess. Walking the spiral. She is the unity of all. She is the light on the path. In her, all things move. In her, all things live. She is love, and all things respond to her. She is the unity of all. She is the light on the path. In her, all things move. In her, all things live. She is love, and all things respond to her. She is the unity of all. She is the light on the path. In her, all things move. In her, all things live. She is love, and all things respond to her. The Rose Ankh Vortex is established. The greater ritual of the hexagram for Venus. With holy voice, I call the stars on high, pure sacred lights and genii of the sky, celestial stars, progeny of the night, in whirling circles, beaming far your light. Refulgent rays around the heavens ye throw, eternal fires, the source of all below. With flame significant of fate ye shine, and aptly rule for humanity path divine. And 7 bright zones ye run with wandering flames, and heaven and earth compose your lucid frames. With course unwearied, pure and fiery bright, forever shining through the veil of night, hail twinkling, joyful, ever wakeful fires, propitious shine on all our just desires. These sacred rites regard with conscious rays, and end our works devoted to your praise. Yehovah Sabaoth. Ararita. Sire and scepter, emperor and king, of all things mortal, hail him, Lord of spring. Yehovah Zabaoth. Ararita. Behold the chariot through the water floods, the sangreal, life and rapture, wine and blood. Yehovah Zabaoth. Ararita. Adjustment, rhythm, rise through every act. Wild is a dance, its balance is exact. Yehovah Zabaoth. Ararita. Eopan, upon the summit, the god goat leaps, and wild lust of ecstasy afloat. Elohim Zabaoth. Ararita. The invoking matrix is complete. The hymn to Venus, Aphrodite. Heavenly Aphrodite, illustrious, laughter-loving queen, sea-born, night-loving, of awful mien, crafty, from whom necessity first came, producing nightly, all connecting dame. 'Tis the world with harmony to join, for all things spring from thee, O power divine. The triple fates are ruled by thy decrees, and all productions yield alike to thee. Whatever the heavens encircling all contain, earth fruit producing, and the stormy main, thy sway confesses and obeys thy nod, awful attendant of the binumal god, goddess of marriage, charming to the sight, mother of loves, of whom banquets delight, source of persuasion, secret favoring queen, illustrious born, apparent and unseen. Spousal, Lupercal, and to humanity inclined, glorific, most desired, life-giving and kind. Great scepter bearer of the gods, 'tis thine mortals in necessity bands to join, and every tribe of savage monsters, dire and magic chains to bind, though mad desire. Come, Cypress born, and to my prayer incline, whether exalted in the heavens, you shine, or pleased in Sirius temple to preside, over the Egyptian plains thy car to guide, fashioned of gold, and near its sacred flood, fertile and farm to fix thy blessed abode. Or if rejoicing in the azure shores, near where the sea with foaming billows roars, the circling choirs of mortals, thy delight, or beauteous nymphs, with eyes of cerulean bright. Please the dusty banks, renowned of old, to drive thy rapid to your car of gold. Or if Cyprus, with thy mother fair, where married females praise thee every year, and Brutius virgins in thy chorus join, Adonis pure to sing and thee divine. Come, all attractive, to our prayer incline, for thee I call with holy, reverent mind. It is morning, and you are sitting on the white sand of a beach, watching the last brightest star in the heavens slowly fade as the sun rises over the clear, gem-like waters of a tropical lagoon. You see a form rising from the waters. It is a person, but it's hard to see against the orange glow of the sun peeking over the horizon. But then it is obvious. A beautiful goddess emerging from the sea, fully nude with long hair, seemingly unconcerned with her nakedness. She is the goddess unveiled in all her beauty and power, and she is attended by cherubs, birds, and butterflies. Aphrodite is almost too radiant to gaze at, but she seems to emanate kindness and love. You are filled with longing and love and a deep desire to be close to this radiant goddess. But then she sees how overwhelmed you are in her presence. Her beautiful, relaxed face becomes tense with concern. Aphrodite raises the finger to her lips, making the sign of silence. And immediately, the swirling emotions within you subside, leaving a feeling of relaxed bliss. The goddess takes your hands gently and stares into your eyes. Her gaze is like staring into the sun, and her power flows into you as waves of powerful bliss, and you are at one with the goddess. Her power is incredible, yet soft and subtle. The rainbow of emotions, you can feel at will. You toy with pride for a bit, enjoying the feeling. The sweet righteousness of anger is intoxicating but sour. You laugh, the absurdity of the world and all its contradictions. Yet these seem like shadows of a great flow of a feeling of unity that rolls through your consciousness, like a great river with no end or beginning. You feel this power of attraction. You can pull anything you wish into your life and reality. What you love and focus on literally becomes real. By definition, you create through what you love and think about. And you can see how what you fear and despise is also made real to you by being in your mind as well. Both these emotions are one and the same. To push away or to pull towards you has the same effect. And then it becomes more clear. The feeling of oneness, of connection, is behind all the myriad expressions of feeling and emotion. This connection to all things is the underlying unity. It is love, and it is the compassion that you feel. This is the love that inspires the artist and the scientist. The desire to deeply know the beloved and to express that love so that all can enjoy it. The force of love is what drives all action. And evil, even evil deeds, is just love distorted by trauma, by the loss of that which is loved. The feeling of love for the world allows you to feel your connection to the all. And when you feel love for another person, you can see their inner perfection, even if they cannot. But then there's also an underlying feeling of sorrow, of separateness, the sense of self and other. And then there is a voice. None breathes the light, faint and fiery, of the stars and two, for I am divided for love's sake, for the chance of union. This is the creation of the world, that the pain of separation is as nothing, and the joy of dissolution all. You feel the words, and now you can see your own inner divinity. The perfect, enlightened you that is there now, that is there always. Your inner guru, your holy guardian angel, the real you, radiating love and compassion for the I that you're identifying with now. Spend some time resting in your inner perfection, in the love of the divinity that is within you. When you're ready, allow Aphrodite to flow from your being. Make the sign of silence to allow her to depart and stay balanced. The goddess separates from you and meets your gaze with a gentle smile. And you see something new in her eyes, a wisdom and a compassion that you didn't notice before. She walks back to the ocean, the sun now high on the horizon, and you can see that her star shines brightly, even in the morning sun. Muriel, we thank you for your grounding. Gabrielle, we thank you for your ecstatic bliss. Mikael, thank you for your inspiration and protection. Raphael, we thank you for your healing and compassion. By this merit, may all sentient beings quickly find freedom and enlightenment, freedom from ignorance. May the hungry find food, may the thirsty find drink, may the sickness find health. And may all quickly find their way to liberation. The rite is complete. Thank you very much.